Mark Charles has something else coming up later in the show that's really going to chop things fast.
Now we've got sharp objects
so
next time.
Oh, good heavens. It's a good thing that Brian's wine is at the end of the show.
Yes, always. Brian wine at the end.
All right, so we're going to go over here. So if you go to Facebook, go to Carolyn Gracie QVC, of course, click like, and we would like to know, what are you cooking up for dinner tonight? There's my friend Trisha Yearwood. She's going to be coming up a little bit later in the show. But just post what you're cooking up tonight, because we want to get some ideas of what's for dinner, because sometimes you just can't think of anything. All right, so here is what Mark Charles is bringing to us later in the show. This is what we call the Coon Recon Pull and Chop. The Pull and Chop is a food chopper that is manual, but it's super easy to use, comes in lots of great colors, and it's something that is not expensive. You'll actually get it out and use it for all of your small chopping things. I have every card from this program in my hand. That's okay. It's going to help me to stay balanced. All right, so Lisa Brady is here with several items in the show as well. We're going to start with our first. There's no space on this counter to do a counter offer. A counter offer means that it's a clearance item that's really, really great.
Awesome.
But for some reason, we can't reorder it, so we want you to come on in and grab it while you can.
Yeah.
You know, when you have something that needs to stay cold with ice cubes, unfortunately, the ice cubes take up a lot of the space.
They do.
In something like a lunchbox or a cooler.
Or they melt.
And, you know, those cold packs kind of do the same thing, and really, you can't wrap a cold pack around something.
No, you
like
cannot.
you did just now.
No, it won't keep it cold.
So that's why the ThermaFreeze has been very, very popular. What it is a sheet that looks like little pillows, but what you do is you freeze them.
Exactly.
So the liquid that's in the pillows, you can still make it flexible because it's all got little creases around it.
Yeah.
But these are all like magic little ice cubes that stay frozen longer, and they will customize to the shape of what you need to keep cold.
How about if we show you? Do you want to first say what we get in the pattern?
Yeah, because
okay,
this
do
is
that,
something
and then I'll show you an
that we have a
example.
limited quantity of these to go around, and they are on clearance. So under $16, and that is a $9 savings over the normal price. So we have them for you up here in the Paisley. Oh, thank you. The name is written on the back in giant letters.
That, yes.
This is the chevron.
Yeah.
And how do you say this word?
ICAT.
Okay, I've heard ECOT, ECAT,
Yeah,
ICAT.
call it whatever. Tomato,
ICAT.
tomato.
So that's the one if you want the little triangles. Okay. And in each of these, you're getting one big jumbo, you're getting 4 large, and you're getting 6 medium size. And all of these sheets, you can cut them up to whatever size you need.
Exactly, any size you want. Okay, so here we have 3 coolers, packed them all at the same time. What we do is we do either this, we put ice in, and what happens, ice melts, and then we have a wet, drippy, soggy mess. No control over that. We don't want that situation.
Right.
Second thing we do is we use big, huge, heavy gel packs. They take up too much room.
And they only really make part of this cold.
Whatever it's against is going to stay cold, but that's it. Okay, so that's not a good solution. So here is the best solution ever, ThermaFreeze ice sheets. They literally wrap around everything and conform to keep everything nice and cold. So I've lined my cooler. I can cut it to size, any size I want, and put it in between things to keep everything colder longer.
This is keeping all the air in here cold. It's like giving it an ice cube lining almost.
It's like a refrigerator.
Unlike ice cubes.
Or a freezer,
which of course melt and go away.
And make a big mess.
Are reusable, reusable, reusable as many times as you want. So we're getting busy on the lines. Again, this is under $16 now for the whole giant set, saving about $9, which is great.
You know, I have to say, this is the type of product no home should be without. All right, so this is how easy it is to use. You're going to get it home like this. It's paper thin. So it's perfect for throwing in your suitcase and bringing when you go to the beach or traveling or whatever. All you're going to do is you're going to hydrate it in water. I'm doing it in a dish here because I don't have a sink with me, but all you're going to do is run it in the sink for a couple minutes, and literally within 2 minutes or so, it's going to puff up and expand just like this. All right, there's a non-toxic polymer crystal inside that is going to expand and absorb the water. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put it in your freezer, and in less than 2 hours, this is what you're going to get. I want to show you.
Yeah, like ice cubes.
Frozen solid. But the beauty of it is, and this is frozen solid too, but it's still flexible to conform around your food and beverages.
So that's why it's great. If you want to keep just your beverage cold in your lunch pail, you can. If you want to line the entire lunch pail, if you've got a meat sandwich or something else that needs to stay cold, we've inserted some thermometers here. And how long have these been in there?
9 a.m., Lisa Comedary, she set up our food styles here. She put these in. This is tuna fish sandwiches. So how many of us are packing lunch at 6, 7, 8 a.m.
Sure.
And we don't get to it till later. So this this thermometer here, 61 degrees for that tuna fish sandwich.
Ooh.
All right, I don't know if we can get a close shot of that. 61 degrees.
I don't know that I'd want to eat a tuna fish sandwich that was at 61 degrees.
I've been cooking and managing restaurants for so many years, over 20 years, and anything over 40 is in the danger zone.
Because you're going to get a visit to tummy acres if you eat that.
But now let's look here. The ThermaFreeze, the lunch pack with the ThermaFreeze is 32 degrees, totally safe, no worries whatsoever. And that was packed, you know, at 9 a.m. this morning.
And I want you to notice she's able to fit all the same amount of things in here, probably more things in here, because she used this product, the ThermaFreeze sheets, instead of a big block, which didn't keep her sandwich cold.
Right. Okay, so how about grocery shopping? Well, actually, we want to show this instead. Just using it every day in all different uses.
By the way, that paisley print, the purpley one, is the favorite of our customers right now. So if you want that one, dial in, because remember, these are gone when gone. There's no reorder possible. That's why we put them on a low clearance price for you. We also have the chevron, which is the red, black, and white, and the iCat, which is the blue background with the orange triangles.
Yeah, they're pretty patterns, but you know, they all work the same, so any pattern is going to work. But you know, we showed you too how in that big, huge cooler, that big, huge jumbo size is 3.5 feet long. So you can keep it like that and line it all the way around your big marine cooler if you want, or cut it to size. It's entirely up to you.
Over 700 ordered. We are busy on the phones. Remember, we have several great clearance items in this show. They're all counter offers. This is the first one. When this is gone, it will not be back. You've been asking for these things. You know, we're getting ready for the spring and summer season, and really these are not just for hot weather. They're for whenever you're taking food with you.
If you're going,
you want it to stay cold.
Yeah, going grocery shopping. Run that extra errand by bringing your ThermaFreeze. Keep everything nice and cold. But it's not just for the grocery store. There are so many uses for this. Down here, I love it for putting underneath my food to keep it nice and cold and keep it a safe temperature. Over here, packing stuff to go. You know what? Put your ThermaFreeze. I actually lined the bottom, lined the sides, so it's going to keep everything nice and cold. And
nothing gets watery with melted ice cubes.
Right, like this.
You know,
how about your wine? You're serving wine, and this is going to drip on your good tablecloth.
Right.
No.
Right.
Put it in a nice basket.
You know, how about when somebody takes that wine bottle out of that ice bucket to pour a glass of wine and you can't get it back in without taking all the ice out. You're trying to fool around, move the ice cubes around. When you have it wrapped with the ThermaFreeze, you just stick it in and out of the bucket.
Yes,
Super
exactly.
easy.
That's exactly right.
So we have an update.
Okay.
The paisley pattern is last call. Let me just show them all to you again. So this one right here, which is purple, is the paisley one. It's almost sold out forever if you want this one. Down here is the chevron, and that's that fun red and white and black. And then over here is the iCat, kitty kitty. That one has the blue background with those fun little sort of triangle shapes or squares on their side, whatever you want to call them, in orange. So they all work the same way. Just pick the design you want the most. As they sell out, they will not be back.
My neighbors love this mowing the lawn. They put this around a little bandana in the back
Can
of their
I
neck.
tell you,
I use it on my
ladies,
back.
if you're our age and you're having hot flashes,
that's right.
here's the fastest way to cool down. If you put this cold thing against your neck, your vein on your neck like this, it cools your entire body in a matter of moments.
That's a good tip. I like that.
So this is a great way. And who wants to put a drippy ice cube right there, right?
No.
So I think it's a good idea to cut these into little squares.